The city lights flickered like tiny stars, reflecting off the wet pavement. Engines roared, people hurried past, but amidst the chaos, a yellow-helmeted girl weaved through the traffic on her scooter. She had no time to waste. Her delivery order was already late, and the angry voice on the phone had made it clear. "If you don't deliver in time, I'll ruin your rating." She gritted her teeth, tightened her grip on the handle, and sped up. But just as she turned a sharp corner, screech, bang. A luxury car lost control, flipped twice, and crashed near the sidewalk. Smoke began rising from the hood. For a split second, she froze. Then instincts kicked in. Jumping off her scooter, she sprinted toward the wreck. Through the cracked windshield, she saw a young man, unconscious, trapped, bleeding. The faint sound of leaking fuel sent chills down her spine. If she didn't act fast, he wouldn't make it. With all her strength, she pulled open the jammed door, grabbed his arm, and dragged him out. They had barely moved a few feet when boom! The explosion threw them forward, a wave of heat and fire raging behind them. The force knocked her breath away. Everything blurred. She coughed, trying to sit up. Her elbow was bleeding, her vision swam. But she was alive. So was he. And then her phone rang again. "Where is my order?" the furious customer barked. Pain shot through her body, but she pushed herself up. No time to rest. No time to explain. She had a job to do. A life in chaos after delivering the order. She rushed to the hospital. Her mother's surgery was scheduled today. But the receptionist's words made her heart stop. "We need the payment in advance." A lump formed in her throat. Money. She needed money. Fast. Her mind raced. "I'll sell the house. There's no other way." Lost in thought, she stormed through the hallway and collided with someone. The impact jolted her back to reality. Her breath hitched when she recognized him. The same man she had pulled from the wreckage. His piercing eyes locked onto her, widening slightly as they darted to the locket around her neck, then to the small flower-shaped birthmark on her arm. Something flickered in his gaze. Recognition, shock, maybe even disbelief. "You," he began, but she had no time. Without a word, she turned and hurried away. The man watched her disappear, then pulled out his phone. "Find out where she lives," he ordered his manager. When she reached home, terror struck her like a dagger to the chest. Her father was tied to a chair, his face bruised, blood trickling from his forehead. Around him stood a group of menacing thugs. "Your time's up," one of them sneered. "We need our $20 million. Now." Her breath hitched. $20 million? That's impossible. Desperation clawed at her throat. "Please give me time. I'll sell my land." A sharp slap echoed through the room as one of the men struck her father. He groaned in pain. She let out a strangled cry. This can't be happening. Just then, the door burst open. The same man from earlier strode in, his manager right behind him. His presence filled the room with an authority that made even the thugs hesitate. Without a word, he pulled out a checkbook, scribbled something, and tossed it onto the table. "Here's your money. Now leave." The gangsters exchanged looks, snatched the check, and disappeared. The girl stood frozen. Why did you do this?" she finally whispered. He stepped closer, his voice calm but firm. "You saved my life. Now I'm saving yours." After years of struggling, life had finally taken a turn. The young man not only offered her a job but, with time, offered her something more, his heart. The girl who once fought against pain and despair was now stepping into a future filled with hope, love, and happiness.